All right, we should be alive. Okay, guys, a bit of a planning error. Okay, so I haven't checked the timer ahead of time, and I just figured to do that like some 20 minutes ago. And yeah, we are supposed to do a world boss during today's stream. However, the world boss starts at 8, and then the next one at 11. So yeah, I'm not gonna wait 3 hours for the next one, so we kind of have to do a rushed beginning, which is a shame because, well, you know, I like to take time to sort of gradually progress us into the sort of what feels like a main event of any map, but unfortunately we have to kind of rush in. So just for like illustration, we are at the Bloodtide, or we are supposed to be exploring Bloodtide Coast, which we've only explored 5% of. Unfortunately, we will have to make a beeline straight to the world boss in order to be there in time. Which where exactly is the island? Is it this one? I believe it's this one. So yeah, without further ado, and unfortunately not much of a preamble, we will enter Bloodtide Coast through the means you would normally do, i.e. From the north, from Lion's Arch. So this is what greets you, and this area is kind of special. I'll explain why much later, but for now we are trying to catch the start of the world boss. Yeah, let's just get there real quick, and unfortunately we cannot smell the roses, but we'll do it afterwards for sure. Don't you even worry. Let me just check what else I can check ahead of time. Let me see. And yeah, this pretty much looks like a pirate haven. That is indeed the Laughing Gull Island, where we are supposed to start with the world boss. Come 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. You know, to be honest, we probably didn't have to rush all that much, because, well, as you can see, it's pretty empty here. And yeah, it takes a bit of time to do the pre-event. So while we're here already, I can at least show you the vista, I guess, and we'll see how populated this particular map will be. But yeah, hello, welcome to the stream. What we're doing today is map exploration and legendary precursor collections, but also other achievements. Notably Treasure Hunter. There's a new achievement from the Secrets of the Obscure that we are supposed to do in this map as well, and yeah, a couple of other stuff that we can be looking forward to. Not too much. And also in my new format, we will try to explore what has been in this map before Guild Wars 2 a little bit by looking at Guild Wars 1 footage and comparing it to the current landscape. So that's what's up. And our main goal really here is trying to get the Predator. So if you look at this collection, this is one of the ones we are genuinely after. The next one would be for Quip. We are still pursuing Quip. This is exactly the reason why we need to be attacking this boss and this boss alone. All the other ones would have been done by now. Now there's also a sunken chest, which I did forget to bring the key. I've got plenty of them stashed away, but don't worry about that. We can farm those. We don't have to leave the map even for that. Then there's treasure hunter. There's an item we can buy for that one here. And then last but not least is the Tyrian taste testing, which we already have marked, but probably buried somewhere down there. So yeah, we're just waiting for the boss. I mean, we don't necessarily have to wait at the at this very place. So, but I will nonetheless, and perhaps try to get a seat for a little while. We are rested though already. There we are, levitating. This guy doesn't know how we're doing it. We are doing it by means of being a cool mesmer. But no, not necessarily. Okay, let me just quickly pop out YouTube chat and close this window. We don't necessarily need that one. Just in case somebody would come around to watch through YouTube, which I will remind my Twitch users, Twitch viewers, that I do have a YouTube channel as well, where you can watch all of my videos in VOD format. After the stream is done, it is in the live tab. Once I'll be done, but yeah. And yeah, some other exciting stuff that we can do here, notably, and I guess we'll get around to that. Let me just quickly also see about the rest of the stuff that I wanted to show you. So that would be. That would be our Guild Wars 1 footage. We're gonna see whether that works in a second. It seems like the event is starting. That's the pre. We need to finish before we can assault the world boss. And yeah, once again, I have quite the raiding build equipped, so hopefully we won't struggle in the open world here, because it is very glass cannony. I've noticed, at least on a thief, when I'm sporting. But now we're in Central Tyria, so we shouldn't struggle too much. But yeah, the combat is gonna be probably quite monotone. Unluckily, we still don't have the predator, so we will have to. We cannot do it for the achievement. Be using a rifle on a mesmer. But the rifle is more of a supportive weapon anyway. At least on mesmer it is. So don't even worry about it. So yeah, there are a couple of phases to this. At least two. And then we're going to be attacking the gate as well. I don't know whether we can right away. And yeah, this is kind of the issue of, not doing this professionally, not being able to focus on this as your job, because there were things I wanted to commit to before the stream. Notably, even dailies, right? Even in this game, but outside of it, obviously, had to do the dishes and stuff. It's all a mess. So then you can bring these power kegs, powder kegs, down to the gate, and this is pretty much the longest part of this meta. I would say even including the boss assault. I mean, killing the boss herself. I feel like is much shorter than having to ferry kegs back and forth over here.
Time to die, insect.
That was delivered very enthusiastically. Did you hear that voice line? And yeah, luckily we've got mounts as well to help us, which has certainly not been the case in the past. So I can't even fathom how long this must have taken every time. Yeah, unfortunately I cannot take from the same pile over and over again. Otherwise it would be too easy, right? See? Nothing to interact with. We have to switch it up every once in a while. There are 3 powder keg piles, and yeah, I guess you can also wait for the cannons to knock down the gate to an extent, but I feel like that doesn't really give you much agency. And yeah, as you can see on the mount, we are moving quite a bit faster than the kegs can respawn. So we're shit out of luck in this department as well. Kinda messy, but not to worry. I'm just glad I haven't missed the window of opportunity and don't have to be waiting till 11 to kill the boss. That would be a little too long a stream. I'll be honest, and I am scheduled to go to work tomorrow. My day job. I don't have to. I probably don't have to explain myself. It is, in case you did find my stream for the first time, you're not from Europe. It is currently 8 p.m. over here, so still a Friday, still a work day ahead of us. Okay, enough gushing about my first world problems. Let's focus on getting this done so that we can start exploring the map proper. And probably not a lot to say about this. Again, if we did it later in the stream, you may have been around, like more people may have been in chat, at least one single person. No? Is that too much to ask for? I don't get a much higher viewership, so yeah, one would be even that would be great, not having to talk to myself all this time. But yeah, not necessarily a true grievance. It is what it is. No heart, by the way, to finish here, which is also quite trash. We don't get to get some extra credit for another task in this map. No, this is pretty much focused on the world boss. This isle otherwise doesn't have anyone. He would need to be helping out. And yeah, don't ask me why we're attacking this this pirate queen. I guess it's just we're narcs, right? We're in cahoots with the law. We're the good guys here. And as such, we obviously have to punish. I swear, I always like walk up to a pile and they just respawn randomly, or don't they? Perhaps they do. Perhaps they actually respawn for you at a random spot once you're done with the ones that. Nah, okay. I don't know. It's about to be done. So no powder keg here, and if it's gonna be one here, then I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, but we do have an active role to do here. Not just kill the boss, we do need to be quite aware of her placement, and we will have to do a special objective in order to get our credit for the quip. So there she is. She's invulnerable at the moment.
You had better not
So
miss after you meet Gren. Be sure to tell him the Hydra Queen
this is targeted? No way. That would be good. At least I don't have to AoE it. So yeah, these are some harpy pheromones. We're supposed to throw it at the boss, and hopefully she'll get the infatuated effect, and there we go. We got credit right away. The whole reason we were here. Don't necessarily need her for anything else. And yeah, as you can see, she's going down quite fast. She will teleport away twice, in fact. We will have to chase her down, which prolongs the fight a little bit, but not substantially. So don't get your hopes up. Also, we're dying, which is also gonna make the fight a little longer. We will pick up the person who went into down state, but no one else really. I don't really care for saving those guys. I am going the wrong way, I feel. I don't... Am I not? There's a commander. Perhaps we follow the comm. So yeah, at first she teleports underneath the ship, or right here, into the interior. Right down and down and down and down still.
I could outrun a centaur.
And down and down. And there she is. And then she'll teleport back up onto like a little balcony, and that's where she's gonna make her final stand. So let's take the fight outside again. Guys, oh shit, where the fuck did I share the swiftness to? And we can take a little shortcut here, thanks to our glider. I mean, this could have been possible without a glider as well. But whatever. And yeah, again, if we die, doesn't matter. We got what we came for. So, once again, just to remind you, the credit was for throwing a jar of harpy pheromones at Tida, Convington, Bloodtide Coast. sort of ridiculing her in the process, I guess. Is the sort of lore thing. Okay, thank you all. Thank you, map, for allowing me to get this. We actually get a consumable out of this. Ever since one of the other collections we finished. I do believe we must have streamed that one, right? We were collecting a bunch of interesting ingredients. So, while we're here, we can go to the lower decks again for our hero challenge, actually, and go even lower to discover this. Water pooling beneath Tida Convington's base on Laughing Gull Island is strangely cold. It ripples with an unseen power that beckons to those with thirst for wealth. We can channel it and yeah, don't really know whether there's some deeper lore meaning behind this. Let's take an alternate route out of here, I guess. Might as well. There's another event going on. We don't necessarily need, but we will go.
She has indubitably left treasure, and I'm just the one to find it. If you'll accompany me, we can split the profits 80-20, minus my fee, of course, and the additional levy. We'll discuss it later.
Typical server behavior. Okay, so there's our waypoint, and let me just quickly also sort of track my progress through this thing by marking this crossing this off as done. And yeah, there are a couple of other objectives that we need to do. Some of them more fun than others, possibly. But let's actually loop back slowly to the start of the map, what I would consider the start of the map. Obviously, again, as I said, most of you will have entered the map through Lion's Arch. That's pretty much how the story brings you here. Most maps that connect to this one, or the one that connects from the south, is higher level. And then Lorinar's Pass, I guess, is a possible route here, as you can see. But probably not necessarily the first place that would take you here. After all, you do want to get into that sweet Alliance Arch for those services and stuff. We're gonna ignore materials for now, I guess, even though they would be handy in our legendary journey. We can look at this Lion's Guard settlement. One of those that you will see pretty much alongside, in plenty of places. They are supposed to guard the main routes to Lion's Arch. And then there's a hero challenge. Firing cannons is all about precision, timing, and patience. Think you've got what it takes? What do I have to do? Use any of my cannons over there to hit the targets on the cliffside. Hit 3, and I'll be satisfied. And yeah, if I remember correctly, this was a bit challenging. So let's see how fair how well we fare. This looked like a hit. At least the target did move. And yeah, this challenge is kind of novel. You don't see many of these across Corteria. Now we blew the barrel right off that one, so, and yeah, this one, okay, so we just nicked it. Apparently we do need to put in a little more punch. We need to aim a little higher, obviously. I mean, apparently, not obviously. It's not, oh shit, that would have overshot it. I kind of forgot to check for the bar. There it is. I think that's a hit because we can see the scarf. That wouldn't be visible if we didn't hit. And I don't know whether this was intended as sort of a light training for world versus world, but I don't necessarily think there are any cannons there. But yeah, there you go. We made the hero challenge. You handle a cannon pretty well. Yeah, okay, we will leave the tackle on, the tactical overlay. But yeah, not necessarily any hearts over here. There is one right underneath us. And a scout. We like to talk to scouts, don't we? Hello.
The Order of Whispers is plotting to eliminate Pirate Admiral Tyda Covington. We positioned our own man, Captain Penzan, to take her place. Unfortunately, he's a loose cannon. We'll have to do most of the work. That means outwitting the likes of the crafty corsairs, subverting the ruthless murdering captain of the bloody buccaneers, all while keeping Penzan and his crew sober.
Ah, so it's cool. It's sort of a backed crew here. This device here, well, they call it a dilithium capacitor, but it's a bit of a joke, really. What's so funny about it? It has an overload button right on the side here. Just press it once and it starts ejecting power. Just like that. Who would build such a thing? I haven't a clue. It's very easy to repair though. Kill anyone who tries to fix it. Can't I just destroy it? And spoil the fun? No. Just overload them. I like a good laugh. Okay, so they're probably teaching us the renowned heart over here. I would assume. Where is the renowned heart though? Is it north of us? There's definitely. Oh yeah, there is a sort of an event. Also, AFK farmers. You'd think the recent change to the AFK timer would have made short work of them, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Now, what do I have? Is this the trident or is this the spear? This looks like the spear. This is the trident, right? I kind of want to get my trident kills on because spears we're soon going to be using on land. Not necessarily. I don't necessarily know whether they're going to share the same.
I feel good.
Same achievement, but. Wow, this is slow. Oh, I could have actually checked. I do have a. What quality is the trident? Let me see. It's exotic level 80. It shouldn't be that bad. I mean, it is power, vitality, toughness, and I am a Condi spec, and this thing doesn't even. Well, I am equipped for Condi in terms of gear, so that might explain why we're taking so fucking long. But there's a bit of a gambler's fallacy, or sunken fallacy of sunk cost. I'm a bit deep in to give up now, so there's that. Okay, let's switch to the spear for a little bit so we can spam some other skills for a second. There, I guess. And back to the trident.
I get out replenishing. Time to do some real damage.
Come here. I'm supposed to overload this on you. Okay, that didn't happen. Asshole swam away. Okay, no more NPCs. So I usually read the description, right? So destroy containment cells, tinker with power supply equipment, and dispatch the inquest. So pretty much they just tried to get us to kill or destroy. There is something about tinkering with power supply equipment, but I guess that's just the simple press F on the dilithium capacitors. I cannot imagine anything else. Will this one go as slow? No, this one is considerably faster, I'd say.
Time to do some real damage.
Considerably, I mean, still relative. But yeah, we can free some quagons. Always gives me nice feelings. Not for real. Oh shit, these generators are part of an event. Ah, okay. Well, at least we'll hopefully get credit.
I feel good. Sharper still.
Even after we leave and go elsewhere. That would be good. That would be expedient. And yeah, not much to be said about this area from a lore perspective, I would hazard. We will look at Guild Wars 1 overlap, but spoiler alert, it's not significant. And you'll see. However, in terms of like what's happening right now, there's this one world boss, and then I believe it is the same map. Yep. They do have another world boss here that was added later into the map, and it had to do with obviously Scarlet Scarlet Briar, who kind of meddled with stuff around here, and they did drop it as an example of sort of. You can read this if you want to. A new kind of world boss. Sorrowful Waypoint, which will lead us to this cube of shit. This one we will also have to do as part of our legendary journey. Entry 47. I believe I have discovered the perfect location for Trial 16. The geomagnetical readouts are very, very promising. Rather unfortunate it is that I'm not the first to make this discovery. I saw Inquest technology nearby. Security measures will be required. So yeah, it's another one of those, another one of those labs. Okay, does it like appear periodically? Yeah, it would seem so. And yeah, I guess we can read the data recorders and hopefully learn more about how to avoid these traps. I've made gross underestimations of the raw power required necessary to catalyze a core reaction underwater. I need more power, and fast. I could make a reduction in defense grid consumption. The shielding matrix was perhaps a bit overzealous. Then again, a complete failure could be disastrous. Excelsior, our route is drained by cycling panels. If anyone tries to get in, they'll surely get stuck. Only a genius could find a hole in my patterns. Okay, we kind of lucked into that. Also, it doesn't necessarily tell us how to deal with the one, the following one. It works, the core is stable. Not that I'm surprised, it was only a matter of time. Success, however, is dampened by a nagging fear. This technology has devastating ramifications. I can't let anyone get their filthy hands on this device. I'll have to protect it somehow. A verification sequence is far too easy to reverse engineer. I'll need something a bit more powerful. And yeah, there's a console apparently we need to interact with. Core power level critical. Cannibalize defense matrix? Yeah, okay. Are you sure? Yes. Are you absolutely sure? Please take a moment to consider the consequences. We don't want to abort here. Apparently, this is interesting. Like we've got a guy. I've got a guide to Tech-It, from Tech-It, and he's got the sequences as you are supposed to press it. So, do you have any doubts about proceeding with this operation? No. Decoupling matrix from the primary grid. Bridging auxiliary core. Auto bridging operation aborted. Abort, auto, abort. Okay. Did we do it? I guess. Fluctuating in the core's orientation and magnitude represent boundless possibility. Early tests were, well, I never did see the first test subject again. After greatly reducing magnitude, I'm quite happy to report that the next round of subjects were transported into the sheetrock nearby. Calibration is now locked to a series of semi-safe settings. Adjustments are currently difficult to make. I would fix it, but I can just as easily work around the problem. Declination 49 point, middling magnitude of 0.022, right ascension. What? Who left this thing on? Okay. Did we? Oh, there. Okay. We need to put in some correct coordinates as well. But I guess we did fuck up the previous one. Do we need to interact with this one again? Okay, so that's okay. Yes, yes. We probably
shiny.
and there we go. Probably did a goofball. So there, wait. Let's abort. Okay. Enter sequence verification. That's, I don't know. Do I? Fuck. Do I need to read this again here or? Wow, this one 49. Hold on, but this one is for these panels, isn't it? .022. No. I don't know what to put in. Okay. Yes, yes. Or was there an option to abort? Or do like an auto? That's the only thing I can see here. So that's, we have to wait. Then we abort, apparently. Nope. That didn't work. Yes, yes. I might consult a guide on the wiki. This shortened guide doesn't really do much for me. No. Then we wait. Then we abort, apparently. But then we're supposed to do auto. What I don't... Fuck. Okay, yes, yes. Then wait. Then no. Then wait. And then it's supposed to be like abort, auto, abort. Don't know whether that's a single option or what. Ah, there we go. Uh-huh. We still cannot interact with these though. Did I miss it? Hey yo, Golem assistance. Uh-huh. Doesn't seem like we did it correctly. So we need to be quick on the button, I guess. So there's a Oh, someone opened it though. No. Kind of wanted to do it. Ah, Operation 6. Okay, and yeah, the panels are active. So just for posterity's sake, the right coordinates are 1449.002, which if we trim regulators, we are changing what? Okay, so that's the top one. Then this one we need to this one is set correctly, and last one is also set correctly, so we should hopefully should take us to the correct spot. And there we are. So that is the chest, and there you go. But we are here for something quite different. That is, first of all, we can read the data recorder, I guess. I don't know how you did it, but you've clearly infiltrated my lab and mastered control of the one-way gate. I intend to conduct one final test of this device, a true demonstration of its power. When I return, I will dismantle it. Do not share your discovery of my laboratory. Certainly you understand that there are those who would use it for evil. Something about this test platform, I guess. Okay, yeah, there will be more, I guess. And then there's this research data. This is what we came for. We will decrypt the research data and get it for the Predator. So yeah, pretty much the thing we came for. We've got and that would be one of these things. Purchased from weapon manual, acquired the notes, the system, agent level. Oh, there it is. Decrypted weapons research. Decrypted Professor Portmat's weapon research from the console inside his lab in Bloodtide Coast. Great, we don't have to have this tracked anymore. Neither do we. The quip. Okay, let's continue, shall we, with our exploration. This was quite the stall, I'd say. And again, let's try to loop back towards Lion's Arch, towards the north. We did explore, that's a Quaggan village. Obviously, Quaggans are a Guild Wars 2 invention, no signs of them we could find in Guild Wars 1, so no reason to sort of dwell on that. Point of interest. So right here, let's see what the scout has to say about this.
As keepers of lore, these Quaggans are vital to our studies of this region. Each one abducted and murdered by this inquest laboratory is more history lost forever. Their numbers have dwindled so near to extinction that they can no longer compete for the bounties of the sea. Our last hope for their survival lies with an expert cultivator of food. He may be able to help the Quaggans acquire a new source of sustenance.
And yeah, as you can see, the lore here is kind of built by Quaggans, which kind of, I gotta say, I gotta admit, this kind of oddly makes sense. Anyway, it didn't say anything about this cursed pirate location, but it is described as return cursed treasure to treasure chests, defend explorers from the wrath of treasure's ghostly owners. So these artifacts we are supposed to, I guess, bring to the chests. Actually, I thought you were supposed to loot the chests, but this is kind of a good lesson for newcomers, that you need to read the descriptions. If you would interact with these treasure chests and wouldn't have anything and just click, then obviously you wouldn't make much progress and you'd be kind of frustrated by this thing. And obviously you can always speak to the NPC. And then yeah, you can defend explorers as well. So fight and collect pirate artifacts, return them to chests, so that you don't have to carry them around in your inventory as well, because this is Corteria after all. There's a still works that you would get items actually in your inventory, not just like a credit towards your achievement progress in the achievement panel. As always, you know, resurrecting people might help with the heart. I'm pretty sure these guys look like they're part of an event or something. I don't know why there's suddenly an ooze cave. But it also helps towards the heart. Doesn't give a lot of progress, but it gives some. More oozes coming out the ground. Interesting. Don't know what can. What is this cave? What the hell is happening here? Is this like a little Easter egg? Not even a proper event, just like an Easter egg event. It's a little weird, but yeah, as you can read the description, the thank you note, if you want. I'm not gonna do it. Then right here, this is the thing that they were talking about. They are unable to feed themselves, which I don't know. Do I actually put the crabs into the thing? I don't know. We can actually read the description again. Stomp on crab holes, catch young crabs, and bring them to Bram or Arnov. Help defend the ranch from scale. So this is a ranch, and we are supposed to actually bring the crabs to an NPC then. Either the one with the heart there. I don't know what the bag of feed is for. They don't quite specify that, or do they? Is that to catch young crabs? So, for the runaway crabs, I guess? Well, I guess we're gonna be fine with just... Can you stop talking, or what the hell? Okay, didn't even read what they wanted to do with the crab, but that's fine. So yeah, we'll try to use the feed on the runaway crab, I guess, but don't quite know whether that will work. Also, is there any more feed? There's some.
I could outrun a
Hey, oh, you runaway crab. Oh yeah, it seems like we can actually interact with it now. Oh, okay. Well, how do I... Okay, now this is just a little cute interaction that's happening here, right? We don't actually help the little quaggan. Okay, I guess it's a little monotone to do this, but it works. Festival is going on. I haven't really streamed any of this. In fact, there is one change they made to the festival that really pissed me off. I don't know if I want to go into it on the stream. I don't want to get bogged down with it, but I don't think it's a very friendly design change. So that kind of it cut a little deep. I felt a little hurt, but yeah, I do believe the other the other NPC is over here for your convenience, I guess. can get can start delivering to a different spot, which does bring us closer to Lion's Arch. I'm gonna pick up some of the supplies just to help us with the annual. Hello, Meltiu. Meltiu. Is that correct? Am I reading that right? Are you a bot? Are you? Did you come to sell me bots? Other bots? Okay, so now there's this little area where we're supposed to catch frogs to set drake traps and make bottles of frog pheromone, throw bottles of frog pheromone at poachers. Now this one is a little involved, hard. One of those where you have to like do a multi-stage thing before you get any credit. So you pick up this crab. I'm sorry, not crab. This frog. And then there's the frog juicer, which is macabre, I realize. But you put the frog into the frog juicer, which gives you pheromone. Now with this pheromone, you walk up, find the poacher. The poacher is gone now. I guess they have a... And you throw it, hopefully at them, although I missed there. My bad. And that's how you can get credit. So I didn't do a very good job. I guess killing these drakes is much faster in some instances. But I do want to show you the whole process again. And yeah, as you can see, I didn't get any credit for picking up the frog or making the pheromone. It is only when I actually successfully target a poacher that I will get them killed and get some credit. I did get very little credit though, so unfortunately. Now there's this ordinary crab which threatens us. I wonder whether it counts towards the achievement. Another one that we need to do. So I guess we're gonna just kill marsh drakes, make it much easier for us, for ourselves. Yeah, enjoy the advert from Meltiu. Lovely message. I mean, it is a message from a chatter. I cannot be more grateful. Ooh, we do have it. So, as you can see here, it is described as a flesh-seared crab meat. Gather a total of 5 flesh-seared crabs for the Cryptis delegates to enjoy. If you are downed or defeated, you will lose any meat you're carrying. Ah, interesting. Okay, that's not gonna happen to us, but it's fine. And yeah, that's for the Tyrion. What is it called? Tyrion taste testing. One of the secrets of the obscure achievements. So we will want to attack these crabs with our sky scale, with the fireball attack, to get it collecting. And again, as you can see, this is pretty much what I've been talking about. You don't actually get an item. You don't get the meat into your inventory. You just get a little icon over here. Like, I'm supposed to trust that I'm carrying around crab meat, seared nonetheless. So there we go. That's the Renowned Heart done. If you want to read it, I will leave it on screen for a little while, but only a little while. This is going to exist as a VOD after all. You can always watch it on my YouTube channel. Go there. Okay. Let me just figure out how we're going to do this thing then. I guess it's not going to be all that easy. Damn. Not like this though. Okay, maybe like this. And yeah, I might not be able to see chat for a little bit. Also, this thing doesn't work in split screen thing. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's just dead unfortunate, but we'll manage. We'll manage. Okay. Also, let me switch the view on Wrong slide. Uh-huh. Let's see whether we're broadcasting. There we are. It is a little out of whack though, the screen. Is it? You're seeing the same as I do, right? Sort of artifacting and stuff. Well, I don't know what you're seeing now. Let me try to check. No, now it's good. But if we don't have it in full screen, we lose some of that fidelity, which is just stupid. Now I don't know how to do this and check my notes at the same time. But yeah, you should be able to see the footage from Guild Wars 1, and I cannot quite verify because I cannot see the OBS at the same time, but let me just quickly open my notes on my phone, I guess. Then we're gonna do it this way. I don't remember how we did it last time. I always forget the tried and true method. But yeah, I just want to show you a little bit of okay, I have to also open this one in, I guess, a different program, otherwise we're gonna lose this. Well, maybe not if we just leave it like this. Okay. Okay, this doesn't... Huh? Are you loading new data? Or are you just gonna fuck me over? Okay, no, okay, I'm opening it in Excel. I actually found the button. Now we want the current plan tab. That's pretty cool. That's radical. Okay, now we might be just about fine here. Okay, so hopefully you can see what I can see. Now, this is pretty much a footage of Guild Wars 1, where we run around about these parts. So, before we move on, before we continue with this one, and let me just quickly also destroy this. Hopefully, he didn't. There's no monitor, is there? There's not. But yeah, we're pretty much in the same area. I will maybe then show you the Dead Shaman's Historical Guide to Tyria, the thing that helps me overlay this over one another. But let me also quickly just get my bearing in terms of where we are, in terms of yeah, hopefully this might help, although again I don't quite know how to stack it so that it yeah, never mind then. We'll wing it. We'll wing it. You know what I can check as well? We can go onto my YouTube channel. This takes a while. Sorry for that. I consider it technical difficulties. Yeah, it seems like the footage is fine. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's actually quite good. Let me see, it's running. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with this. This works. Anyway, so while we're here, let me just quickly. I'll tab and make sure we're in the right spot. So the first one. We would be around, so our Guild Wars 1 character, which you can see on the right there, is currently about at this spot killing drakes, which is accurate. There were drakes. They moved a bit towards there. As you can see, the drakes in Guild Wars 1 are much wilder looking, but we're pretty much looking at similar cliff faces. Obviously, the terrain is very, very different. But yeah, we are at about this spot, south of Lion's Arch, in Guild Wars 1. And we're going south, south, south. There is a bridge nowadays. It used to be that there was no bridge. But let's say around this part is where we are making our stop. And we're going to look back towards Lion's Arch. And when we do the same in Guild Wars 2, you will see that unlike in Guild Wars 1, we are not quite capable of seeing the lighthouse, the iconic lighthouse that has been part of Guild Wars' history. I didn't know that. I never verified whether you can see the lighthouse from Bloodtide Coast, but you certainly can from Guild Wars 1, as you can see. Now, continuing on, there's a very wacky looking fish, right? And we would be moving about... well, our journey is taking us kind of along this path right now. We're pretty much walking like this, and I guess we'll have a little bit of a walk animation because our Guild Wars 1 character is much slower. Also has to fight along the way because those bully characters wouldn't leave her alone. So it's pretty much where we're going. As you can see, it was all beaches and like palms are the same. As you can see, there are plenty of palm trees. But yeah, pretty much when we reach about this point, there's a cliff face. Now, I did want to sort of compare that to this one because it did spiritually remind me of the same place. Now, there is obviously cliff faces here as well, but this one is here for very different reasons. This one is dividing Lion's Arch and the other map. And as you can see, there's not a lot of Lion's Arch peeking through, but yeah, this cliff face kind of reminded me immediately of this area and these little cliffs, and they're kind of in the similar position. Moving on, we are stepping onto the bridge, so let's assume like sort of this area. And there are a couple of bridges. Now, there are plenty of bridges here. Unfortunately, nothing that would be in this immediate area. And again, the overlap is a little out of whack. But as you can see, there is one bridge at the very least in this map. And I guess that's sort of the back one. Or should be like a callback to that one. Unfortunately, no bridge here in this area. So there are supposed to be two bridges. Back to back. I guess one didn't survive the 250 years or what it took to between Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. But yeah, let me just check where we're going next. And I kind of made a wrong Alt tab over here. But yeah, we're pretty much, again, wrong Alt tab. Sorry. This is correct. Now, we're pretty much moving towards... Okay, this works actually. Okay. I can see the stream again. No chat. No chat for you guys. But yeah, pretty much what we're doing right now is we're moving south through about this area. It is genuinely like wading through water. As you can see, there is water all around us in Guild Wars 1 as well. You could not swim in Guild Wars 2. Obviously, our character was quite unable to swim. But we are moving right about these parts, pretty much going south. So no bigger mountains, no coastline over here. But let's suppose we're sort of going south over here. Now, we are slowly but surely creeping towards the southernmost tip of the Guild Wars 1 map. Fuck. Let's not worry about the crab then. And I don't know whether we actually have to do. But as you can see, when we look in Guild Wars 1, over at the ocean, there's not a lot to see there. But in Guild Wars 2, we see plenty of stuff. Let me just quickly pick up the waypoint. So, yeah, once again, this is sort of looking this way, towards the west. But then when we scroll the camera, and I do believe I call out the map as well. So yeah, I guess this would be the same rock face, and that's pretty much where it would end. Yeah, I'm comparing some terrain as well. But yeah, as you can see, a sea line as far as I can see. But that's not the case in Guild Wars 2. There's plenty of terrain, plenty of land across, looking south. But from the short glimpse, and as you can see the map, there is plenty of land actually suggested, but one that you can never visit in Guild Wars 1. But obviously, when we compare it to Guild Wars 2, I guess this is all the terrain that's suggested there. Unfortunately, quite invisible to us in Guild Wars 1. Now, moving along. Damn, I just alt-tabbed incorrectly again. Nope, not like this, like this. Let's not get down as they suggested. We're gonna move along pretty much this coast now. We are beyond the bridge in Guild Wars 1, but in terms of how the terrain is sort of built, we would be around this location, slowly but surely. We're, well, more like here. But as you can see, there's a little bit of a building suggested in Guild Wars 1, or I mean suggested. You can see it there, and it is a sort of a fisherman's hut, I would say. Nothing like that in Guild Wars 2. There's just a little bit of a waterfall. Unfortunately, no such analog in Guild Wars 1. So yeah, no fishermen here. Not necessarily. There's something called Vindar's Lagoon, and I guess the closest thing in Guild Wars 2 that you could sort of see overlap is again the Lion's Guard outpost. But then moving along, you walk just a bit more north, and that's way beyond the boundaries of this. How does this always happen? How do I always break the alt tab? When you would move past this waterfall, basically, and we can view the vista here, I guess, you can see in Guild Wars 1, we're coming up to a sort of a larger building, and you can see the poor terrain. I'm sorry, I'm showing you the vista in a much more narrow view than it would normally be. But this one is interesting. It's sort of a very ranch-like, farm-like building, and it's very cute because if you look at the map, it actually overlaps with this one, Tox Mill. Tox Mill is pretty much a callback to that mill placement in Guild Wars 1. Again, we are moving way past this barrier that we cannot cross. But yeah, if you want me to show you Tox Mill and how it looks in Guild Wars 2, I mean it's on a hill, so it doesn't necessarily look like the Guild Wars 1 analog, but it is well, in a very similar place, very similar place. Let me just pick up the waypoint in Guild Wars 2, and we're gonna move on. And yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of like the things that overlap. The only thing I'm showing in Guild Wars 1, and that's pretty much where it ends. But then we're gonna sort of loop back a little bit, just to get a little bit of a glance of like a cove. And okay, I'm gonna try to hang around this area for a while, just to be able to come back here. And I guess with the sky scale, it shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, that's pretty much the overlap. Now we're in a mission there. That's a mission mission map. Cannot be explored without going into a mission there. But yeah, there's the cove. And again, I guess okay. Let's sprint back on our sky scale. We are looking over the cove, obviously with the two bridges, and I guess they tried to pay homage to it with this little area. Again, I guess the vista would reveal more, but it's obviously not as grandiose as in Guild Wars 1. No big fish swimming over there. And yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of like how the two maps overlap. It's just this little bit, just this little tip of the map, of the mission map, that overlaps with Bloodtide Coast. And as I demonstrated, all of the other islands cannot be visited. So let me just abandon the vista, I guess, and I'll show you in full glory, and then we're gonna move on to the exploration itself again. So yeah, interesting little way in which they try to capture this area. I think the mill is probably the most accurate to its Guild Wars 1 roots. All the rest of the stuff is pretty much abandoned for in favor of a new Guild Wars 2 map called the Bloodtide Coast. Let's continue here then. There is a prospector Wren who is named very similarly to our character, who is Charlotte Wren. What is going on? I have no clue what this interaction is. Has this been in Corteria? I've forgotten so much. But you can apparently buy some ore for karma or copper. It's definitely Moriarty's Hold, an area called Moriarty's Hold, which I believe does host, further down south, a Renowned Heart. Again, one that has to do with pirates. So that's break up fights, rouse knocked out pirates with water, and eliminate the rum causing those problems. And yeah, this one is has a pirate named Penzan, and is apparently or Penzan pirates plural, and it is a callback to or rather a reference to like a musical, I believe it is. I think they referenced the same in Mass Effect. I think they sing the same song right here. Unfortunately, currently nobody. I can hear nobody singing. But yeah, you're supposed to be like pouring water on them to get them wake up. And yeah, these are the ones that they mentioned. As being fit to replace the Titus crew. didn't quite. Okay, yeah, we need to drink it to get rid of it, or we can try to throw it. I don't know whether will it break. Yeah, it will break. That might be a little easier. And yeah, it does give us credit to just toss it, or to drink it as well.
I could
It
outrun
is
a centaur.
a thing that gets rid of it as well. No sleepyheads here. Not a combative.
Yar.
One. There are a couple of pirates that want to fight, I guess. Did we just not encounter them yet?
Shiver me timber.
Shiver me timber. Okay. Never knew what that means, but. Unfortunately, it is going quite slow, especially because we're. It seems sharing progress with other
I'm
people.
sick of you needling me. If you're looking for a fight, you've got it.
Don't start with me, you scurvy scoundrel.
Oh, these are about to fight. Okay, and we can. So yeah, a little combative sometimes, but you cannot quite provoke it yourself. You have to have it, let it happen. Unfortunately, we didn't see any or hear anyone sing over here. I do believe they do that from time to time. Okay, we're not done, by the way.
May the risen claim your foul flesh.
I feel good.
Now we can beat them up into submission. Just chill the fuck out, guys. Once again, I will put the... Oh, we put them to sleep by knocking them out. Once again, I'll... Time to read this for yourself. And there you go. How are we doing? 38%. Okay, we're gonna have to pick up the slack if we don't want to be here all night. Obviously, look out for the crabs as well. We will need those ones as well. Let me see. What is this waypoint? Remanda waypoint. Unfortunately, not something we need. This crew also probably not who we need, but I will resurrect them in case we do, because there is a chain of events that we kind of need to do eventually, but I do believe it is a different spot. I'll look back. Yeah, just to get them on the road a little bit. Let's get back, deal with some other pirates again. Just a different crew. I guess these are still Titus pirates. I think they circled them on the map there at one point. These are invulnerable for some reason. They are probably running up to another event, which is all power to them. It's fine. And here we are supposed to be rescuing prisoners from pirate cages, steal cannonballs, or destroy pirate supplies and cannons. So a lot of destruction, a lot of killing.
Feel the fury.
As you can see, the kills do progress it by slight margins. Now this one was a little better. But there you go. Do you want some of the stuff that I picked up?
Shadows embrace you.
Nope. There is a vista on this route. We will watch. Don't forget, guys, cheap viewers on. What is this? Is this a tuft of hair? Yeah, it seems it's a tuft of hair. Falling to the wrong side, I guess. And yeah, there's a Ooh, we're supposed to be protecting some merchants. I don't see any though.
I feel good. A thousand cuts. Feel the fury.
Don't see a lot of cannons in the other stuff we're supposed to be smashing. They're calling it subverting these guys. Oh, there are some cannons. There's a whole nest of stuff. Cool. Are we supposed to destroy the cannonballs, or what were we supposed to do about them? I guess we were. Do all dagger attack spears? That's actually quite handy. Good, and just like that, you're done with the heart. Very effective. Again, if you want to read it, I'm not gonna bother. This is not all that lore important, really. You'll find that out. It is, I mean, world building to an extent, but a lot of the times it's just fluff. Nothing to write home about. But yeah, it's been a while since I read it, so. Ah, there are these guys. So that's Mudflat Camp. I will check which one. We are supposed to be at Boxside Camp eventually.
Horrible bunglers. Unconscious on the job. I knew they couldn't stick to a few samples.
So we'll see.
What's that noise?
There's a point of interest
Protect the supplies.
west of us.
Very bad.
And an Aether Blade event. I'll take it. I don't mind the credit for nothing. Now there's a point of interest in the cave below us. Unfortunately, again, it's gonna be... What the fuck did you... No. HP Smart. Since when did I have a fucking printer installed? What the hell? What the fuck was that? Someone's trying to hack into my computer via printer drivers or something. And there's a small village of Amini frog people. What are they called? Again, a Hylex. A small Hylex village. 2 renowned hearts over here. I guess one of them would be very easy to do when dealing with the worm, with the world boss here. But there's some Risen to be killed, so let's kill Risen, chop down corrupted trees, and protect the vigil troops. That's pretty much what we're supposed to do here. There's a bunch of Risen over there. Kind of want to smash those. Some AoE action. Can cut down the corrupted tree, which would probably summon. Yep, summon more Risen. And now let's get some of these guys mad at us, so we can just absolutely demolish them. Don't get down though; we will lose our crabs, which we're logging along. Let me also res. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. And there you go. It's one heart done, but there's one right here as well. again, read your description if you want. You'll be glad to hear that we have lost the undead, destroying their corruption, killing the minions, their land, to the individuals forever grateful to those who helped in the struggle against the demons, who lend their strength to those in need. Did you catch that? I hope you did. More Risen. Locate dredge equipment, kill Risen, and disable unstable dredge turrets and mines. So there are a couple of dredges while in this area. It's a busy map. They're trying to put a little variety into these maps. I mean, dredge are a subterranean race. No wonder they would be all over the place, right? They can pop up at any point, anytime, wherever there's a sort of a dungeon like structure. I mean, sorry, a mountain or whatever. You might expect some of those dredge to appear. So we can pick up these weapons for a little bit of progress, which is very tiny, very minuscule. And yeah, it's funny, we're fighting both the dredge and the Risen, which are not in cahoots by any means. I'm pretty sure they would be fighting and then given opportunity. Let me just loop back real quick for the Vista. We couldn't quite get before, but we can now. Again, this one would, you know, if you didn't have a mount, this one would tease you quite a bit from below, and you'd have to figure out how to get up here, which would be outside of the cave and back in through a different entrance. It was quite the challenge. I've done it on a couple of characters before mounts existed, before we even knew. They would give them to us, and even then, you know, Skyscale didn't exist for a couple of patches, even after they introduced the first mounts. So for some of these vistas, you'd still, I mean, Springer exists, obviously.
I feel good.
Yeah, for some of these vistas, you'd still have to rely on your intuition and skill, and perhaps some guide or you know, a guide or two to get you here. Well into this this game's life. Now this game is about to become 12 years old, doesn't it? This sort of the end of summer, which is quite wild. And I would have been playing it for all those 12 years. Is it a depressing thought? I don't know. So this person is writing us to inform us of something. You can read once again what they're informing us of in the heart description and a thank you note. Point of interest left to us. I do remember there's a bit of a rich platinum vein, which I might actually stop by for.
I feel good.
Oof, I haven't done all of my daily tasks. I see. Still a fish that I have to sell to a fishmonger. I believe a champion ooze tends to spawn in this cave, so guarding the node. It might not be a champ, but it is definitely annoying, whatever it is. Let me just quickly salvage off some of this equipment so that we are quite sure we don't run out of space, inventory space, on our adventures. Still, there's a point of interest missing.
I'm on fire.
And a Crusader Kale, which you know, whatever it is. Oh yeah, there it is. Killed the giant blood ooze. He sells Molochev cocktails. those are not the ones I need, is it? Interesting icon. I thought he would have had an event attached to him, but I guess inconsistency. The meme that gets thrown around on Reddit quite a bit now. The C in ANET stands for consistency. I guess we see the accuracy of that right here. Okay, let's move on towards this point of interest, which is the Gleaner's Archway. Don't quite know who Gleaner is, but there you go. That's their archway. And then the Bauxite Camp. The Bauxite Camp where we need the event, actually. One of these events, or at least the merchant that spawns here. Let me just quickly check the north of here, whether it doesn't have any hearts and other interesting stuff. It apparently does, unfortunately. And there's also like this secluded little thing, isn't there? But this one doesn't have a heart, does it? No, this little cave. Isn't this where they sing? I don't see anyone to sing. And yeah, a little bit of a boat, which is the Lost Wreck Passage.
I feel good. Time to do some real damage.
Oh, Lost Wreck Passage. Isn't there something? Weren't we supposed to go through like a wreck?
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
And then yeah, a hero challenge, just killing a brood mother again. Good stuff. You leave me alone while I explore. Let me just quickly check what our objectives are. Nope, that's pretty much not what we're supposed to explore, but it's fine. A waypoint as well in this little cave. But once we're done with it, we actually have the privilege where we can... Come on. We can get out once again, thanks to our flying mount, through this hole. And we don't have to walk out of the northern entrance. But I'm afraid we're not going to be able to fly over these cliffs. It is possible to go through these caves though, in order to reach this point of interest, which we kind of missed. Here. So that's Chaldar's Nest. Again, unlikely to be any reference to Guild Wars 1, considering these isles were completely inaccessible. But who knows? It may have been an NPC that lived somewhere else, and we're just only learning about them through this point of interest here. There are some maps, some areas which have not been explored by Guild Wars 2 that were in Guild Wars 1 nonetheless. What is this? Ryagan's enthusiasm does not compensate for his limited worldly experience and lack of common sense. The severity of the undead threat mandates effective strategy, not Sylvari Frovro. You egotistical twerp, quit squabbling like mice over food. Sheesh, I get it. I suppose it's a little petty, but I assure you I've given his plans fair consideration and still think they indicate his leafy brain has attracted some fungus. Then take care to compromise or whatever it was. Scholar Ryagan, you should be safe from the Risen for the moment. I believe I've discovered the remedy for their incursion. You have? What sort of remedy? In the course of my research, I found a ritual designed to repel the undead. Do you think it would work? Do you feel that this ritual will work? I do feel it must be put into practice to tell for sure. I'm nearly ready though. And yeah, we are supposed to escort this guy somewhere. Not quite sure where. And also what triggers it. And we might need to research this on Guild Wars 2. This might be one of the groups that would be joining Ryagan later on. So let's assist Donala. After all, we still need it for the heart as well. So that is the one where you make potions, actually. This is one way of... so that's Rion's Respite. And yeah, right here you make potions out of ingredients. And that is actually an early version of what they would make a little later as a very common heart. So they describe it as combine components of oasis plants and animals and take them to Sicilia for brewing. Test completed potions on risen spider hatchlings. Defend the oasis from the undead. Always a fighting component, it feels, even if it's tacked on. And yeah, that's this defense event, which can help us with the heart. If we're in range of the heart, fuck. Okay, I'm immobed forever. Either way, there is a vista. Again, you wonder how to reach it? I'm not gonna tell you. I just scammed it. I just did a little cheaty cheat. Cheap viewers are on, guys. Cheap viewers on. Okay, are we about 50% of the map done? Yeah, we're actually the perfect number, 69% with the map done. Either way though, we don't want to miss the little event to the north though. There he is! He's ready to go.
May your knowledge flourish.
Okay. Let's go. Can we, shall we go? We are supposed to go to the ritual location. We do need this event, regardless of what other progress it gives us. Plenty of rhythm along the way, I guess. We'll make short work of them. Quite the killer, this virtuoso. We are in an under-leveled map, that is true. Last time I was on a thief on a raiding build, it was in a level 80 map, like a proper level 80. Right now we're downscaled quite a bit, so let's not
Feel the fury.
be too optimistic about it. Luckily, Ryagan is moving with the purpose, so doesn't stop for a lot of these attackers, unless they confront him head on, I guess. It's all good. Oh, do we need to keep him alive all this time? Sure, fucking hope not. Don't have a lot of healing skills.
Feel the fury. Time to do some real damage.
Guy's still on 48. 48%. Doesn't heal himself. Oh, you hear the music? It's fucking ramping up for something. Apocalyptic. Alright, is this the ritual site? Fucking quiet party, man. Event failed! What the fuck? You're seriously supposed to fucking straight up keep him alive? That is some insane shit. He cannot die for a second! Well, that might complicate things. Now we have to fucking wait for this event to restart. How long until that happens? Is there like a little bit of a break between these things? If this event fails, then Scholar Ryagan will disappear. If the 9 minutes have passed, the event automatically starts if one player comes to the camp. And then Explorer Nix is supposed to be repairing some camps until Explorer Nix and are revived at Bauxite Camp Waypoint. If Scholar Ryagan is not present in camp but the other NPCs are, he will not reappear until defend Bauxite Camp from the Orients succeeds. Okay, Bauxite Camp. That's Whisperwell Bogs. Jesus Christ. Whisperwell Bogs. No, that's Bauxite Camp. Wait, what do they mean? Where is this? Is it this location?
Death. Good.
Shut the fuck up. I'm getting lost here a little bit. So it's north of two like pools. Yeah, it's supposed to be this camp and this camp
I feel
alone.
good.
Okay, understandable then. That's fine. We can keep an eye out on that. But apparently it takes like 9 minutes. Let me just check whether any of those events don't. Oh, it is under siege here. It is under attack. And we'll have to wait 9 minutes. I'm fucking kind of glad we came here when we did. And there's a person who probably needs this as well. I don't know.
Doesn't it?
Hopefully this doesn't really lead to... Okay, no. Okay, I think Nyx would only be repairing the tents if we failed this one, right? If we failed to protect this campsite. Haven't seen an escort that can fail by letting the NPC die in quite a while, man. I suddenly wonder whether... Ooh, there's a commander as well coming here. It's interesting. Why here? What's the allure? So we will have to be a lot more aggressive. I don't know, can we heal the guy at least through something and whatever? I'm afraid Virtuoso is a very selfish elite spec, so...
Replenishing. I feel
We also lost our crabs, by the way. We did get a weekly though. Very nice. Off of killing Risen. And exclusively Risen.
good. Time to do some real damage.
Man, I'm gonna be doing this by 11 anyway, am I not? Okay, so apparently...
Trusting a Silvari. My crew leader was right about my inadvisedly indulgent nature. Asura should be above such foolish risk. At least our camp survived. Now, make sure the tents are secured.
No. Don't repair. Don't start repairing. I mean, it is a little broken. But that's not an event. Okay. Explorer Nyx repairing the tents. It's not an event. Oh, there you go. Scholar Ryagan. 9 minutes apparently. So, let's take a hike. Let's take a hike. No, we shouldn't be missing anything. It's 9 minutes. That's 46. So let's be here at 45. 9:45. Okay, meanwhile we can probably do this hard. Well, we can definitely do this hard. And I can show you how to mix these things. So you take some and you take other thing, and then you take, let's see, mushroom perhaps. Your potion is complete. And we can come to the hard vendor. Fern leaves, mushroom spores, and coral flakes. Fascinating. Shall we brew it? Yes, let's go. Use your potion on one of those wretched risen spider hatchlings that we've captured. We'll learn much from the reaction. Okay. So then you toss it onto this guy. Test your potion. And this is not helping. This is making it worse. Not a good combination, but as you can see, it gives you a lot of progress actually towards this. So quite nice indeed. This event is going on again. Oh, sorry, I didn't give you the description to read. Well, there's always the wiki. So, no, sorry, didn't want to go to Sparklife Fen. Hopefully this doesn't reset this doesn't put us into a different map. I would doubt it, but you never know. You just never know. Yeah, okay. Let's continue. Oh my god, what happened? What's going on? What the hell? Did you see that, guys? What the fuck? I got an email, but also 4,000 gems? What the heck? There's the commander. It's the same one. We will wait alongside her, I guess. So yeah, what was the waypoint we discovered? Whisperwell? Whisperwell. Oh yeah. Anyway. Sorry, obviously, I'm not surprised by what happened. I wanted to play that up for the camera a little bit. Because I bought the Jantier Wilds expansion, finally. I did purchase the super expensive edition along with the gems. Because what the fuck am I doing with my adult money? Anyway, then playing video games. So we're getting some items from that. Ugh, plenty items actually. Jesus Christ, yeah, I forgot about that. So you get a full suite of mining equipment, tools, which is, I don't know, a little less useful for me because I am actually an owner and in possession of plenty of other equipment tools, but I mean mining tools, sorry, gathering tools. But it is sure nice. Either way, we get some new skins as well. I mean, do we care? I mean, I don't. Is there one that I don't like? No, I bought these specifically for those skins. Perhaps not much the sickle, but some of these are funny animations. So I guess we'll take them all, and we immediately unlock the skins. But tools will remain in our inventory. I can show them off for what it's worth. I think I can. I think I'll do it actually. I'll equip them for the time being. Then we get the identity repair kit, which is not something we would use, but we can unpack it for a name change contract and a total makeover kit. 2 items that will actually stack at least. So that's good. That's good. Other than that, we've also got this other mail, which will give us a weapon skin that's gonna be rendered useless just as soon as this fucking thing launches and we actually are let into those maps. And we also get some pauldrons, which I don't know about the pauldrons, whether they're going to be accessible through the game or not. Really, the logging tools are where it's at. The rest of it is pretty much fluff. Kind of why I went for the best of the best editions, because, well, we're not getting a character slot this time around. Are we supposed to get... let me just verify what we are supposed to get with the purchase. Deluxe is supposed to contain... Well, first of all... Oh no, we should get a character slot. Oh, it's a character slot expansion. That's nice. That's nice. And yeah, we got the decoration thing. Wayfinder's versatile table. This thing. Use this item to unlock a table decoration that can change tabletops upon interacting, as well as a homesteading crafting recipe for additional copies. We cannot use this until after this thing launches. Then we're gonna have to pick up a skin from this one and some pauldrons. We can preview these. Tool drakes, cute stuff. But yeah, we'll see. We'll make it work on some fashion, on some character. We'll make a good combo with this.
I was manufactured to the highest standards.
But that's it. So yeah, we should start in about 2 minutes.
With knowledge, we will drive away evil.
I'm just gonna communicate a bit with this person right here before the event starts. Oh, aren't they like a character from aren't they cosplaying? Perhaps not.
I tell you, this ritual is mentioned
There we
in
go.
numerous texts as a powerful countermeasure. I believe it can drive the Orients back.
You have obviously misinterpreted your research. Yours is a foolhardy plan with no chance of success. If
And then
such a
yeah,
method
obviously the
of deterring
4,000
undead
gems
existed,
from the
Asura
best
would have
edition.
already discovered it.
That's pretty much
I
what
refuse
it's
to believe it could be found in
nets you
human knowledge.
Your
extra.
faith in your people is impressive. Still, I must try. The ritual must be performed near water, and I believe the nearby beach is ideal.
At least we get the dialogue, which we missed last time. So there you go. Get some swiftness going. That's so you can
I feel good.
move the fuck on. Please don't attack the guy. Ah, god damn it. Plenty of assholes coming right at us. No. Don't attack the fucking guy. Oh my god. Does he not heal up at all? We could use some healing skills. I am tempted to like straight up get a rifle off of trading post and oh shit, there's a okay, cool. He's getting some health back. I don't know, maybe maybe I'm just mistaken. Fucking oh, good grief. He is resurrecting on it. I mean, healing up a little bit on his own. Now, don't approach this guy. Don't come near Yagan. We need him. We desperately, desperately need him. Oh, I remember. He's probably not for a legendary collection. In fact, he's most certainly not for a legendary collection. He is for treasure hunter. You will need this guy as well if you want to do treasure hunter, which is a little more general of an achievement, if only for the fact that you know, crafting precursors through collections is actually quite expensive. Not very many people outside of me will go for that one. Jesus Christ, no. I spawned directly on top of him. That will not do. That will not do. Oh, Jesus, again! I'm scared as fuck for his existence. Come on, what is this?
I feel good.
Why are we standing? Can we move? Is this the ritual site? I doubt it. What are you doing, mate? What the fuck are you doing? You're just letting them bully you. Mate, move on. Fuck. Luckily we're not alone this time. And also the Risen aren't that tough.
How much farther to this beach site you've chosen? We've needlessly risked our lives by venturing through this forest.
I think I can see the beach ahead of us. It shouldn't be much longer. Your self-preservation concerns aside, this is bigger than us. This ritual will spell the end of the Orient threat to this coast.
Okay, let me see. I have my doubts though, mate. Oh, let me see. That's my girlfriend coming home. Can't quite go greet her now. Oh, Jesus. No, 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 no. Not the A-bomb. Not the A-bomb, man. Oh, a veteran nonetheless. Oh, jeez. Oh, thank fuck. We just stopped him in his charge.
Seek knowledge.
Now, to try out this ritual.
Okay.
Stand back and watch.
Hopefully, it's gonna succeed. Don't get owned, man.
I don't understand. Nothing seems to be happening.
What is that? Out in the water.
Where? I don't see.
Something's in the water. There's a champ.
Sort of Orient monstrosity. Flee!
Wait, we must stop it here before it attacks our camp.
Fool. We stand no chance against that horror. You may be eager to die, but I'm opting to escape.
Okay. Nyx is running away. Fucking coward.
Expand your knowledge while here.
Time to do some real damage.
That's how amazing I am.
Oh, we're kind of dying. I'm not watching my health there.
Structural integrity.
Oof. Fuck. I killed myself off of the confusion, I feel. Let's chill. There you go.
I must have misread something in the ritual. I need to review my notes.
Okay. Dumbass. But yeah, this should hopefully unlock Ryagon as a vendor now, and we should be able to buy
I feel good.
some Orient shit thing, which will go directly into our collection. Treasure Hunter 1, that is.
Feel
And yeah, with that, I will take a little break after that, just to greet my girlfriend and get some water, perhaps a toilet break, but I don't necessarily need it at the moment. And then we're gonna continue with exploring the map. We've got 2 tasks to do, apart from, of course, map completion. So that's 3 tasks, more or less, left in Bloodtide Coast. And yeah, considering we've got 72% of it explored, we should be about, I don't know, let's say 30 minutes from...
We will drive away evil.
Okay, so are they gonna banter some? No, he just becomes a merchant. I found relics on the beach if you're interested. They could be useful. Sure, and we do need this Orion relic. Believe it or not, it is a treasure. As you can see, Treasure Hunter, it does unlock the Orion relic. The single thing. Definitely not worth it. Just a blue trinket. For you know, killing a champ and keeping this imbecile alive.
Knowledge is the greatest treasure.
There it is. So yeah, as I said, I will take a little break. I will take a tiny little break. Hopefully we don't get owned here. We don't die. Because there are defensive events after all that start here, right? So we might actually find ourselves dead, but either way, let's not worry about that now. I am going to be right back after a short break. Stay tight. And there I'm back. Let me also switch off the pause screen. Seems that we didn't get owned by the Orions, and in fact the NPC is still a merchant, which is good. For others trying to collect the treasure hunter achievement, we've if you don't have it, you know, that one piece of collection, now's the night time to come here and get it for yourself. Yeah, okay, Mournful Depths. That sounds like something where a crate might be, and therefore a chest, right? Correct. Let's see. So far it's just risen, but we might get some points of interest, perhaps. Seems pretty void of anything. But there they are, the crate structures. Flooded Castaval. Okay, we can go directly into the depths. This will net as a waypoint, but also I'm hoping. Oh yeah, there is a challenge. There's a bit of a challenge. I don't quite remember how to reach it though. Is it this hole? Nope. Nothing over here. Ah, there it is. Deep in the dark belly of the cave, close to the heart of the planet. This is the heart of the planet. A primal force surges through the water. Its presence calls those who desire power and strength. Is this Prime Orders? Is this a reference to Prime Orders? Or is this something else? So that's Hero Challenge finished here. And then, yeah, I guess we can leave. Still don't know where the chest is in this map. We might need to consult the wiki for that one, but not right now. We're chilling. We're fine. Okay, another waypoint right next to this one, on the coast. Yeah, it seems that the worm will soon spawn. The worm boss. We don't need that one. The triple-headed worm, the triple trouble. There might be an achievement I'm missing. Also cool animation. Got kind of... Again, I'm a mesmer, so elusive powers in full effect. And there's your vista of this coast. Further on, there is this divider which we will probably not be able to fly over. I mean, I'm pretty certain we are not. But that actually leads to yeah, it's a second entrance into the same map south as there are two entrances from the same map south of here. So there's a hero challenge we can just about tag. Unfortunately, we're not gonna read the dialogue that the frog has, but I'm willing to make that sacrifice. Not a necessarily the most insightful stuff. But then there's this heart, which is full of risen again. Too bad we already got our weekly. So that's bring Firefly Essence to alchemy tables, set spike traps, and stomp Orion grub holes. And also you can kill risen, which is not necessarily mentioned here. But I would like to do at least one of each activities again. So that's a grub hole. That one is the most boring, but then bring Firefly Essence, so we do need to actually kill the Fireflies, the neutral mobs that are here. And then bring their essence to an alchemy table, which I can see one right over there. We can get our armor reinforced.
Not enough endurance.
Then we add our Firefly Essence to the concoction, and then we can, I guess... Okay. And then we can fire the cannon. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. I don't trust like that. And then there's the spike trap, which we can also dispose of just by pressing F. And that's it. We're managing to hold out against the undead. It is, however, unlikely that the conditions will improve. If I weren't assigned here, I'd gladly go south and face the threat head on. Okay, something's on sale on Steam from my wish list. I will check that later. We did miss the point of interest, which is the Lapatal ground. I am going to make sure we do we have the sky? What is it? Ruler of the Skies? Do we have this one? Tarnished Coast. Mount Mills, Sparklight Fen. Yeah, Bloodstone Fen is not mentioned. Not Maguma Wastes. Maguma Jungle, man. Kraita. Apparently we have it here though. So which sky skills are we missing? Actually. Let me just quickly check, because it is weird to me that... So we're missing one in Brisbane Wildlands and then Kessex Hills. Brisbane Wildlands also mentioned here? No, not necessarily. Oh, we can track it through. It's there's actually an achievement for it though, in isn't it? In the Explorer category? There, correct. Well, 13 out of 15. Let me just track it. Let me just quickly. No, it's Kessex Hills, and Kessex Hills will have 2 objectives, right? So, yeah, okay. We're probably done with this one then. Probably did this one off stream. Apologies for that, but I always try to include this. But that was before I thought of before I had that brilliant thought to stream it. Regardless, we've got fight the mysterious Quaggan affliction, defend prior healing sick Quaggan, burn diseased corpses, and cull plague carriers like scale, rats, and crows. Crows actually count as a plague carrier. Okay, so we can do that. That's an easy thing to do. Then we are supposed to defend the priory, which is killing these scales. There are crabs, by the way. Crabs which we can kill right now for the meat, I guess. At least for now. Okay, we got one pack. We got downed. Yeah, I do remember. We actually got downed on the beach. But we lost the meat before then, didn't we? I don't necessarily remember. Let's kill another crab. Blocking at the moment, but these don't count towards the hard progress, but they do count towards our achievement progress. What are we supposed to do then? Burn diseased corpses. I don't really see any diseased corpses though. So that's pretty much just like calling fucking carriers. That sounds boring. You fucking stop attacking this guy. Okay. How do I corral the healer here? Can I, healers? Healers? There is someone dead. That's the healer. We can res him then, or res her. Res them. Kill crows. Kill the crab. Doesn't know how to attack us, so at least didn't block. And we can just keep killing crows. This is an effective method, isn't it? Turn any class into a ranged one now. Very good. Two birds with one stone. Well, one fireball. But also ornery crab, which we can sear. And I guess let's finish this by killing this pack of crows. No news on determination of cause or cure for mysterious afflictions. Suspect new form of corruption. If possible, avoid Grand Barrier Island. Arcanist's soul. Sounds like a very matter-of-fact description of this stuff. Understandable. So there's Quaggan Calves. And they have a point of interest inside here. Yep, that's a village. A hidden Quaggan village. Brekele. Something like that. Brekele. It's like WikiLeaks. Except not. Oh, look at that. We're back at the Laughing Gull Isle. So, what are we missing then? Where haven't we been? Leave me the fuck alone. Especially don't, like, down me. We're carrying meat. Carrying meat around. So, Sanguine Bay. We haven't explored that fully. There is a point of interest there. We still are missing a sunken chest. It should have brought a rusty key. We will need to be killing. Goddamn crate. And there is a heart as well to do. So that one is help arm the Quaggans. We are arming Quaggans here. What do you know? What is happening? Why are my attacks not doing anything? Collect weapons from shipwrecked weapon crates and bring them to Quaggan guards. Help the Quaggans fight off undead. I see that a lot of those guards are like straight up dead though. So we're gonna have to resurrect some of these before we can arm them. We are in combat for some fucking ungodly reason. Can we not be? Perhaps? I don't... Who are we in combat with? This takes forever, this resurrecting now. Here, take a weapon, please. No? Okay, fuck that then. Let's help out with the event there. This might give us a lot of progress.
I feel good. You'll be doing that one for days.
Suck me. Suck me. Suck me off. Okay, I feel a little bad for leaving the Quaggans dead, but we're gonna at least resurrect here Mr. Varanos Podok or whatever. There you go. So that's this heart. Okay, and that's a priory person giving us this quest, not even the Quagons, as you can see. They're kind of slandering the Quagon. Okay, I don't see any sunken chests here. Triple Trouble is on. I don't care enough to go there. At least one commander is commanding, though. That's perhaps they have a chance of succeeding. Perhaps not. Never know with these things. 2 points of interest, 1 hero challenge. Well, 1 point of interest now and 1 hero challenge. Otherwise, this is the last heart. So once again, we're dealing with pirates, and that is to help spy on the crafty corsairs, steal pirate clothing and bring it to Agent Carter, gather intel from hidden agents, and activate bug boxes. So there is a bug box. It genuinely, like, straight up summons a bug, surveillance bug, like a literal bug. So that's interesting. We can periodically bring the outfits here, I guess.
Do you have a moment? It's not much, but it'll do. Ready, dear?
I was born ready. So, how do I look?
You look like a pirate. You smell like low tide, though.
Then I smell like a pirate too. Excellent.
Just get in, get our man, and get out. Save your usual theatrics for another time.
Nothing here. How can I get there, man? Another event going on, by the way.
I feel good.
We can probably help out, get some more XP. Oh, this is how. That's this event.
I could outrun a centaur.
That swiftness didn't do anything.
Who does it look like? Your bloody mother? Let me in, you slimy grog bucket. I know you don't have any friends, but that doesn't mean I don't have any.
You think you're pretty funny. Well, I'm watching you, little girl.
And yeah, it's unlikely we're gonna... Uh-huh. Okay.
Yar.
Yar. Ah, there's a torch.
Captain, the men are getting restless. What's your plan?
What the? You'll blow us all to smithereens. Have you completely lost it?
No, this here is a mutiny. We've had it with your rotten schemes.
I'm to step aside simply because you've lit a bomb? I'd rather be blasted to bits than leave your sort in charge.
I've seen better plans.
Now's our chance. Let me get this back.
Okay. This should give us plenty of progress, and indeed, this is how we finish the heart. So now we genuinely need to just find, well, 2 things. A sunken chest, and then...
Time to do some real damage.
Oh shit, we're trapped here. I mean, we can always just waypoint out, but this is genuinely surprised me. Okay. It's open, at least. We're not gonna hear the rest of the dialogue. Can we sell the pirate clothes now? Yep. We're gonna hold on to those. Then I guess, get this fucking thing, gone. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, two things to find. First of all, sunken chest. Could it be here? Could it be here somewhere? I think I found it. Yep. And along with some crates who are hopefully gonna give us the key. Unfortunately, this is one of those maps where there are only 3 crates. Those are the veterans guarding the chest. So in order to get the key through killing crates, we do need to kill 10 of them. So we will need to wait for them to respawn. But I'm kind of happy that I found the chest on my own. Didn't have to consult the wiki. Always like it always feels a little nicer. I have also realized I haven't showcased the tentacles, right? So if we mine this iron ore, and this is, I understand that this is underneath this. Well, it kind of fitting, right? We're underwater, so we get this tentacle to whack the iron ore. Let me see how it looks on the land, and you get a little jingle as well. I guess that would be the theme of the new expansion, perhaps. Let's see how it looks when we extract wood, when we log wood with these tentacles. So there they are on the upper part, right here. And again, just sort of whacking the side. That was a familiar tune. That's pretty much Guild Wars 2, right? Theme song, basically. Let's see. Really, genuinely, no more crate. That is kind of disappointing. We'll have to keep torturing these veterans, and unfortunately only 3 spawn. So the problem with that, of course, is oh shit, we've got our inventory full as well. That's not stellar at this moment, because there are 3 and we need 10. We have to wait for the group to spawn 4 times in total, just for that one last crate to kill. So that's a little unfortunate as well. So let me deal with this inventory problem.
Feel good.
Sell some of this stuff, perhaps salvage some. Damn, the platinum, the full platinum is just damn unfortunate. Oh my god, I'm getting owned by a fucking shrimp. Now we attracted tuna as well. Fucking killer tuna.
Time to do some real damage.
Okay.
The task at hand.
Salvage anything that's blue and green. I mean anything but the unidentified. And yeah, let's deposit what we can right here. I know there's a lot of mess in my inventory that you're thinking like, how the fuck, why are you carrying this around at all times? And I'm like,
Sweet loot.
Go ask your mom. Okay, we're waiting for crate anyway, so and yeah, I've seen the last of the points of interest. There they are. So the fuck, who was changed into a Moa? Or whatever they are, change that underwater. Seriously, do you change enemies into MOAs even underwater? That doesn't sound right.
I feel good.
Do you feel good? You don't look good. You're looking like you're dying. A little bit here. Are we chilling? Phew, that was a rally and a half. And yeah, one more group to defeat like this. Shit, we lost the meat again. Damn. Whatever, it's gonna be like the sweet ending of this map. Fitting, you know, the newest achievement. So, whatever. Let's sell this to the lowest bidder. I don't really care. This one, did we try to sell this one already? Nope. This one, actually someone's interested. Yeah, okay. And yeah, we need this one for achievement progress. This would be my first time completing this, by the way. Like, I'm genuinely saving this for legendary journey every time. I don't have any swimming infusions, especially now that the mount is in game. Let me see. What do we change it into? Now we change it into like a tuna thing. Makes sense. Makes more sense than changing it into a MOA. Still a little disappointing, but there's your key. Blood in the water. And soon on the right you should, well, okay. Oh, it's probably in the chest. We need to pick it up from the UI. Still, there's one more veteran. Let's own that one.
Time to do some real damage.
Before we move on to our sweet loot, because I expect it would just like annoy me. They're right. So there you go. We can open it, meaning we had the key somewhere in our inventory. Now, believe it or not, that counted towards achievement progress. In the background there, we did get our swim speed infusion and shit. So that's good. That's good. Moving along, there is a point of interest I can see over here in the cave. Question is how to get there. Whether we swim underneath again or what. But no. Ah, this is actually the Order of Whispers headquarters. So that one is last, huh?
Tell me what you've seen and show me who you are.
Let me see. Oh, these tiny little crabs count too. We didn't have to kill the big ones. I'm a okay, let's do the hero challenge last, because if I'm not mistaken, no. Okay, the point of interest is actually here, outside. We don't have to enter the Order Whispers cave, but yeah, you can if you want to. I'm a dynamistician. Whatever. I see the currents within you, and you're not a messenger. Fight me. I wish to experience the ebb and flow of your energies, both the dark and the light. Sure, why not?
Not all light shines out. Darkness is not
Yeah, shut the fuck up. What's
Sharper
all this
still.
cryptic talk?
Now that darkness has touched you, you're better prepared to deal with it.
Oh,
Go
okay.
in peace.
Cool. Mystical shit. And yeah, good work exploring Bloodtide Coast. As I hear it, you nearly became fish bait and you were faced with vicious undead, but you persevered. Your success is an indicator of your hardiness and initiative. You'll be spoken of in legend one day. Thank you for that. Thank you. Let's see if we got the key. Nope, no key. No key for us. So that's unfortunate. But we got what we wanted, and that is credit for exploration. And we're 92% away from our gift of exploration, which would seal the deal. Unfortunately, we're still quite a few maps away. Either way, we are not done with this map. We still need to sear some crab, which, as you can see, can be done quite easily just by spamming like a single fireball on a pair of 2, which does give us credit towards tier and taste testing, and indeed our last achievement that is in Bloodtide Coast, at least for us and at least for now. Obviously these things might still come up at some point, but yeah, that would conclude it for my stream. Not much else planned, really. I don't know that I would want to stream anything else. I was playing or toying around with the idea of crafting the legendary weapon, the legendary hammer, on this stream as well, but didn't quite prepare it ahead of time, and seeing how late it is, I don't necessarily think we would be in the mind space to do it anyway. So perhaps next time. In the meantime, in Twitch chat you can find links to my other sites apart from my Twitch. There is the YouTube channel where I'm streaming concurrently as well, and you can find VODs of these streams forever captured, or for as long as Google maintains YouTube servers. And then right next to it is my Patreon. If you wanted to support me financially, I would definitely appreciate it. You see what I buy for it, right? Fucking deluxe editions of Guild Wars 2. But no, that's not for Patreon money. I haven't. I've got $1 on Patreon that I cannot pick up because it doesn't cross the minimum for withdrawal. Either way, thanks for watching. If you did, or if you're watching from the VOD, from the YouTube video on demand, and that's pretty much it for now. Next stream, again, Doom challenge, Doom 2 maps in our challenge run, and then after that we will do a legendary journey, probably another map, very likely another map. There's nothing else that wouldn't demand our attention. We've got the legendary spear after all, and the new expansion is not set to bring any other legendaries. If I'm not mistaken, I might be, but hopefully I'm not. And yeah, that's it for now. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around at some other time. Bye bye. Ending where we started, by the way. How poetic. How poetic. Whew.